his talk, which is called The Asperger's Road to Magic. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My parents would have gladly waved a magic wand if they could, and made my journey so much easier. But I've long since realised that life is a puzzle, and perhaps we're not all meant to solve it in one go, but piece by piece. You see, I have Asperger's syndrome, and this is my story. I arrived into this world very angry and fed up after a long battle to come out. Early years were spent in Hong Kong, where we lived until I was almost 2 years old, and it was humid, sticky, and we were 10 floors up in an apartment, and my mum would not wait to get us out of there. And I had lots of chest infections, tons of antibiotics, and a good dose of colic. And with my dad travelling all the time, and me trying to climb out my cot, which then graduated as me climbing the balcony, it's fair to say my mum was keen for us to go somewhere else. I wasn't a happy chap as a child, and my party trick was to yell and scream until I went limp through fainting. A blow of air or a splash of water on my face brought me back, but it wasn't meant to be like this in the textbooks. Whether it was bathing, mealtime, or in the middle of the night, I did give my family a rough ride. We moved to Cape Town, South Africa, when I was nearly 4, and life was better there, as I had the beach, the sun, the sea, and my mum had some help. I started to really love animals, and I used to play with them all the time, my toy animals, by the way, and this kept me calm and kept me busy as well. And I used to line them up all along the floor in my bedroom, which was fine until it needed to be cleaned. That loads of kids similar to me did this. Therefore, was it my Asperger's, or was it just a practice carried out by kids? Whatever it was, it helped me. School was a real challenge, and I went to a total of 15 different ones, as my parents were always trying to find the right school for me. And in some cases, the school decided I wasn't right for them either. The teacher just didn't get me. I was horrendously bullied at school, and at other times I was punished by the teachers, and I sometimes had to leave class to help me relax. If the teacher yelled at me, I would occasionally laugh, which would be a nervous reaction, and then I got punished for it. If I didn't conform to exactly how the teachers wanted all the other kids to act, I was punished. I had one teacher called Miss Mare, who my parents loved to call Nightmare. It was a tough time, and I was now showing all the severe signs of severe ADHD. And my parents knew I was also on the autistic spectrum, but the problem was, in South Africa, it's very difficult to be formally diagnosed.